My name is Natalie Berg. I am a retail analyst, author, and founder of NBK Retail. I've spent the past 2 decades now helping clients to navigate the trends and disruption impacting the global retail sector. I think it's a really exciting time to be a part of this industry. We're seeing an acceleration in the convergence of physical and digital commerce. Retail is being redefined, reimagined, repurposed right before our very eyes. And so today, I'm here to talk about how technology is driving a lot of this change, and specifically what it means for luxury retail. Increasingly, retailers need to roll out the red carpet for their shoppers. They need to go beyond. They need to surprise and delight them, and continue to innovate, continue to disrupt the status quo. Retailers are looking to technology to elevate the customer experience. And in luxury retail, we're seeing this through things like magic mirrors, RFID-enabled fitting rooms, endless aisles, QR codes, digital mannequins. Traditionally, people used to find products. Now, products are finding people. And I think it's really interesting to see how social commerce develops as retailers look to marry the convenience of shopping online with the discovery that social commerce can bring. And so I think as consumers today, we are incredibly spoiled, and our expectations around digital, our expectations around personalization have just gone through the roof. And you can imagine that in a luxury setting, those expectations are magnified. Consumers today are ubiquitously connected. They're always switched on. They're hyper-informed, and they also want to shop on their terms, not the terms dictated to them by the retailer. They are channel agnostic. They are device agnostic. We just want a seamless experience across the many different retail touchpoints that exist today. Retailers have been striving to achieve this omni-channel nirvana, if you will. And this is the idea that as a retailer, you have a presence across all channels, online and in store. It's not enough to just be present in those channels, but you have to offer a seamless experience across those channels. And what we're seeing in retail is that physical retail is becoming more digital, and at the same time, digital retail is becoming more immersive and more lifelike. There are things happening now that are bridging the gap between physical and digital commerce. Augmented reality, for example, 3D images generated by AI, video in product description pages. These are all kind of baby steps, and even more exciting is how can we connect online shoppers to in-store staff. So this idea that you've got augmented reality and virtual reality and generative AI, and layering that with contextual info such as, where you're located, or real-time inventory visibility, for example, so you can see what items are in stock. And so maybe in the future or the near future, we won't necessarily be wandering around virtual showrooms, but we'll be online shopping in a way that's still very immersive, where you might have a floating website window and you can pull the product out of that screen right into your home and get a really immersive experience without even leaving your home. I think what's really exciting about the metaverse is the opportunity to do things that we can't do in this physical world. For example, if you're Louis Vuitton and you want to run an event in your Champs-Élysées store, why not send an invitation and have an exclusive event just for your American customers, where they can sort of virtually travel to Paris and experience the culture, the language, the products. And it'll never replace bricks and mortar retail, but it is sort of the next best thing. I think we're living in this digital world, and you have to embrace it. You have to know your customer, and you have to know which technologies are going to be most relevant for them. So don't do tech for tech's sake, but definitely embrace digital if it helps to enrich the in-store or online experience. If it helps to differentiate you from your rivals, you have to utilize technology in a way that enables you to offer a really customizable, enriching experience for the customer.
So immersive technology in general is just getting bigger and bigger, and there are two different routes that you can look at. So if I take my online experience and how online is becoming more like an in-store experience. So if I'm at home on my iPad, on my phone, how does that luxury retailer embed some of the amazing in-store capabilities to my at-home experience, whether that be a personalized stylist or fashion advisor, or whether it be I take that image off of my iPad and through the camera opening up into my room where I can see the outfit, not just as a small item on my screen, but as someone standing in my room doing a twirl, seeing how the outfit looks from all angles. Now that is a more immersive at-home experience. And then when I take that to the store, how I can then apply more of a digital experience in the store. So how do I know where people go in the store? What do they look at? What are they trying on? What's my journey when I'm in the store? Where are my heat maps and hotspots while I'm in the store? And how do I really understand that as a retailer, and then a luxury retailer, and then bring that together to deliver an even more personalized, tailored experience that drives better NPS and increases basket size?